Very good morning to all. I am Sundamarakannan, Associate Professor, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, MAM School of Engineering, Trichy. Today we are discuss about magnetic circuits. Magnetic circuits. In electrical machines, the magnetic circuits may be formed by ferromagnetic materials only as in transformer or by ferromagnetic materials in conjunction with an air medium as in rotating machines. In most electrical machines except permanent magnet machines, the magnetic field flux is produced by passing an electrical current through coils wound on ferromagnetic materials. Relationship between current and magnetic field intensity. We shall first study how the current in a coil is related to the magnetic field intensity or flux it produces. When a conductor carries current, magnetic field is produced around it as shown in figure. The figure represents the direction of current and the displacement of magnetic field intensity. The direction of flux lines or magnetic field intensity H can be determined by what is known as the thumb rule, which states that if the conductor is held with the right hand with the thumb indicating the direction of current in the conductor, then the fingertips will indicate the direction of magnetic field intensity. The relationship between current and field intensity can be obtained by using Ampere's circuit law, which states that the line integral of magnetic field intensity H around a closed path is equal to the total current linked by the contour. The diagram will be represented for the current direction and the closed path of the magnetic path. So it will be represented by closed integral H into dl is equal to sigma I total current is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I2 minus I3, where H is the magnetic field intensity at a point on the contour and dl is the incremental length at the point. If theta is the angle between vectors H and dl, then closed integral H into dl cos theta is equal to sigma total current. Now consider a current carrying conductor as shown in figure. To obtain the expression for the magnetic field intensity H at a distance R from the conductor, draw a circle of radius R. At each point on this circular contour, H and dl are in the same direction, that is theta is equal to 0, because the symmetry H will be the same at all the points on this contour. Here, closed surface integral H into dl is equal to I. dl is equal to change in length 2 pi r, then radius formula it will be implemented here. 2 pi r is equal to I. H is equal to I divided by 2 pi r. Now next, magnetic flux density and magnetic field intensity relation. The magnetic field intensity H produces the magnetic flux density by everywhere it exists. These quantities are functionally related by then flux density B is equal to mu into H, Weber per meter squared. B is equal to mu r into mu naught into H, Weber per meter squared. Then Tesla unit, where mu is the characteristics of the medium is called permeability of the medium. So mu naught is the free space, that means absolute permeability. The value of absolute permeability 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7 Henry per meter. Mu r is the relative permeability of the medium. So mu r is the relative permeability of the medium, air medium, mu r is equal to 1. For the free space electrical conductors, such as aluminum or copper insulator, the value of mu r is unity. However, for ferromagnetic material such as iron, cobalt and nickel, the value of mu r varies from several hundred to several thousand. For materials used in electrical machines, mu r varies in the range of 2000 to 6000. A large value of mu r implies that a small current can be produced, a large flux density in the machine. Next one, magnetic equivalent circuit. The figure will be represented by the magnetic circuit having ring-shaped magnetic core called a toroid and a coil that extends around the entire circumference. When the current I flows through the coil of N turns, magnetic flux is mostly confined in the core of material. The flux outside the toroid, called leakage flux, is so small that for practical purpose it can be neglected. Consider a path at a radius r. The magnetic flux density on this path h, and from Ampere's circuit's law, that means closed integral of h into dl is equal to ni. HL is equal to ni. Then change in length 2 pi r. H 2 pi r is equal to ni. The quantity ni is called magnetomotive force F, and its unity ampere turns. HL is equal to ni. That is called force. So H is equal to Ni divided by L. That means magnetic field intensity. Then flux density B is equal to mu into H. Mu is the permeability. H, it will be represented by Ni divided by L. Tesla. If we assume that all the fluxes are confined in the toroid, that is, there is no magnetic leakage. The flux crossing the cross section of the toroid, phi is equal to B into A. That means magnetic flux density is equal to phi divided by A, flux by area, Weber per meter square. Here it will be represented for flux is equal to flux density into area. That means Weber, where B is the average flux density in the core, A is the area of cross section of the toroid. Here phi is equal to, that means B means flux density. It will be represented for B is equal to mu into H. H means magnetic field intensity, Ni divided by L. So Ni divided by L divided by mu into A. That means Ni is a magnetomotive force divided by R. R is here phi is equal to F divided by R. Then R is equal to L divided by mu into A. That is equal to 1 by permanence. Is called the reluctance of the magnetic path, and P is called the permanence of the magnetic path. Suggests that the deriving force in the magnetic circuit is the magnetomotive force Mi, which produces a flux phi against a magnetic reluctance. Next, in the electrical circuit and magnetic circuit, vice versa. So it will be differentiate the component. It will be differentiate the basic component of value, electrical versus magnetic circuits. First, it will be represented for electric circuit. Next one, magnetic circuit. driving force, that means electric circuit EMF, magnetic circuit MMF, produces electric circuit current I is equal to V divided by R. Magnetic circuit flux F is divided by R, that means MM divided by reluctance, limited by resistance R is equal to L divided by mu naught, R is equal to L divided by mu naught into A. Magnetization of curve. If the magnetic intensity in the core increased by increasing current, the flux density of the core changes in the way of shown in figure. The flux density B increases almost linearly in the region of low values of the magnetic field intensity. However, at the highest value of H, the change of B is nonlinear. The magnetic material shows the effect of saturation. The BH curve shown in figure called magnetization curve. So y-axis it will be represented for magnetic flux density, x-axis it will be represented for magnetic field intensity. So the curve will be represented for linear to non-linear variations. From the linear variation, low value of reluctance, then saturation value, it will be high reluctance will be non-linear in the characteristics of graphical representation. The reluctance of the magnetic path depends upon the flux density. It is low when B is low and high when flux density is high. The magnetic circuits differ from the electric circuit in the respect resistance is normally independent of the current in an electric circuit, whereas reluctance depends upon the flux density of the magnetic circuit. The BH characterizes different types of magnetic cores. Cast iron, cast steel and silicon steel are shown in figure. Note, established a certain level of flux density B in the various of magnetic materials, the values of current required are different. So it will be represented for flux density and magnetic field intensity. Okay, so cast iron it will be represented for linear variations, and cast steel for linear variation to saturation. Then silicon steel linear variation to saturation and then non-linear variations. So in the magnetic circuit, we are using in the silicon steel in the most of the component of in the electrical machines, especially for armature in DC generator, we are using in the silicon steel. It will be reduces for hysteresis and eddy current losses. A magnetic circuit having two or more media such as magnetic core, air gap is known as composite structure. For the purpose of analysis, magnetic equivalent can be derived for the composite structure. Let us consider simple composite structure. The driving force in the magnetic circuit F is equal to Ni. That means magnetomotive force is equal to N into I ampere turns, and the core medium of the medium and air gap medium can be represented by their corresponding reluctance. The equivalent magnetic circuit shown in figure. Here it will be the magnetic circuit represented for magnetic core and also the magnetic core and air gap here mentioned. Here RC, that means reluctance core, is equal to LC divided by mu C into AC. Okay, that means core of the inductance and core of the permeability, then core of the area. The next one RG, then air gap reluctance is equal to Lg divided by mu naught into Ag. Here flux flux is equal to mmf divided by reluctance. Here mmf means N into I divided by Rc plus Rg. That means magnetic core plus gap. Then Ni is equal to Hc plus Lc. That means magnetic field intensity plus magnetic field intensity gap. So B is equal to where Lc is the mean length of the core. Lg is the length of the air gap. The flux density is B is equal to phi divided by A. The flux density will be represented for B is equal to phi divided by A, flux by area. Here core BC is equal to phi C divided by AC. Then BG is equal to phi G divided by AG. In the air gap, the magnetic flux lines bulge outward for the sum as shown in figure. Fringing of the flux. The effect of the fringing is to increase the cross-sectional area of the air gap. For small air gap, the fringing effect can be neglected. If the fringing effect is neglected, the cross-sectional area of the core and the air gap are the same, and therefore that means air gap is equal to area of the air gap is equal to area of the core. That means Bg is equal to Bc. That is equal to flux divided by area. Steps to solve a problem on a magnetic circuit. Flux, first one, then phi is equal to B into A. Flux is equal to flux density into area. Then flux density is equal to phi divided by A. Then flux density means B is equal to mu into H. Mu means permeability. H means magnetic field intensity. H is equal to B divided by mu. H is equal to F divided by L. H means H is equal to magnetic flux density. H is equal to magnetic field intensity F divided by L. F is equal to H into L. Here mmf F is equal to N into I. I is equal to F divided by N. Then current I. And then next we have to find out the inductance. Here mentioning in the magnetic circuit, a coil wound on a magnetic core such that shown in figure is frequently used in electric circuit. The coil may be represented by ideal circuit element called inductance, which is defined as the flux linkage of the coil per amperes of its current. That means self-inductance, the flux linkage per coil, L is equal to N divided by I. So flux linkages is equal to N into phi. Then the inductance L is equal to lambda divided by I. Here L is equal to N phi divided by I. N means number of turns, phi means flux, I means current. Here phi is equal to B into A. Flux equal to flux density into area. Okay. It will be simplified in this equation, and L is equal to N squared divided by R. For the magnetic circuit, N is equal to 400 turns, mean core LC is equal to 50 cm, air gap length LG is equal to 10 mm, cross-sectional area AC is equal to AG is equal to 15 cm square. Relative permeability of core mu R is equal to 3000. I is equal to 1 ampere. Find flux and flux density in the air gap. Next one, inductance of the coil. The diagram will be represented in the magnetic core and equivalent circuit. So first we have to find out the reluctance. Reluctance formula. Reluctance means L divided by mu naught into mu R into A. Here core, length of the core is equal to 50 cm divided by Then mu r relative permeability, it will be represented for 30,000 into, so mu naught value 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7. And then cross sectional area of the core AC is equal to 50 into 10 to the power minus 4. So the value of 88.42 into 10 to the power 3 ampere turns per Weber. Next one, we have to calculate the RG, then reluctance of the gap. So LG divided by mu naught into AG. So LG, length of the gap, it represented 1. So 1 into millimeters means it will be mentioned there 1 into 10 to the power minus 3. Then mu r is a mu naught is a 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7. Here mu r is a air gap. Air gap means mu r is equal to 1. So in the next area 15 into 10 to the power minus 4. So the air gap reluctance value 530.515 into 10 to the power 3 ampere turns per Weber. Then flux is equal to mmf per reluctance. So already the formula mentioned in the previous derivation. So flux is equal to mmf per reluctance. So it will be represented for n means number of turns, current I, then air gap, length of the reluctance, and the core of the reluctance value. It will be mentioned here. B is equal to 5 divided by A. That means flux density 5 divided by A. So the total value will be calculated for magnetic flux density 0.4309 Tesla. And the next, then previous inductance formula, we have to calculate the L is equal to n squared divided by R. So here for n means number of turns 400 square, then reluctance of the core and reluctance of the air gap. The value of the inductance 258.52 into 10 to the power minus 3 Henry. So already inductance formula in the previous derivations, L is equal to n pi divided by I. Then n means number of turns, flux, and divided by current. So the total inductance value 258.52 into 10 to the power minus 3 Henry. Thank you.